Hi everybody, again, Jack with Crimson Trace here. If you have not seen the videos already, we've got two others already that show how to mount and install the new CMR 301, and another video showing how to optimally place it on your specific firearm. In this video, we're going to discuss how to zero the laser sight on the new CMR 301 Railmaster Pro. So getting started with the laser sight, there are a couple things we need to talk about first. We often recommend that you zero your laser sights in late evening. While the green laser is visible during the daytime, it is much easier to see it with a lower light condition, which is what it is optimized for. We also often get asked, why doesn't my laser sight match my primary optics? When you look through your primary optic, whether that's an LPVO, a red dot sight, or traditional iron sights, often it'll look like the laser sight is not in line with that optic. So one thing to keep in mind is that the laser sight is going to be zeroed at a different distance than your primary aiming device. So we recommend 25 yards for the laser sight, which gives you a good difference between extreme close range and about 50 yards. Beyond 50 yards, you do want to be using your primary aiming device, again, whether that's a red dot, iron sights, or a traditional rifle scope. So with that, let's get started. We're going to shoot a group, much like we would with a traditional rifle scope. We'll adjust the impact to the laser sight, and then we'll be on target. To zero the laser sight, we're going to want to start with a 3 to 5 round group. The reason we shoot 3 to 5 rounds is because we know that shows we have a proper group, and it's not just us pulling the trigger or having improper sight picture or things of that nature. So we'll shoot 3 to 5 rounds. We'll head down range. We'll see where the impacts are in relation to where we were aiming the dot, and then we'll adjust accordingly. So right now, we're going to adjust the toggle switch on the rear of the 301 unit to the laser only selection, since we don't need the light. We'll turn it on at the base of the 301 unit, or with the remote switch, depending on how you have your firearm set up, and then we're going to shoot a 3-round group. Of course, always remember to wear eye and ear protection and practice basic firearm safety. With that, let's do some shooting. Okay, so as you can see, the aiming dot is about right here where we left it, and our group is about right here. Certainly not the best group in the world, but it's good enough that we can adjust the laser sight to that group and then shoot another group to make sure that we're on target. So let's head back and we'll show you how to intricately dial the windage and elevation adjustments. So now that we've shot our groups, we're ready to adjust the laser sight to where the impacts hit on the target down range. So we have the windage and elevation on the unit itself, located near the front, just behind the laser sight emitter, near the front of the 301 unit. Something to keep in mind is that how it adjusts will vary a little bit depending on how you've mounted it to your firearm. Since you can mount the 301 to the top, left, right, or bottom of your firearm, that will affect how you adjust your windage and elevation. So what we're going to do, and the easiest way to do this, is just to look down range where the laser sight is aiming, and then we're going to simply adjust it to the group that we just shot. We made a little adjustment. Now the laser sight should be on the group that we just shot. We're going to shoot another group to confirm, and then we'll make adjustments from there. Okay, so I would say we're pretty dead on here. We shot our final group at 25 yards. You can see our aiming point, and we've got a nice little group clustered around that laser aiming device. So remember, that's pretty much all there is to zeroing the laser sight. You shoot a group, you adjust the laser sight to the impact, and then you confirm your zero. If you have any more questions, please reach out to crimsontrace.com, and we'll get those answered for you in the best possible way.